started with 21 men. We're down to 8 in the final. Kane Eckstein, Corey Jones is in the mix. Wes Berg just snuck in. Matt Poole, the man in pink, looking very, very good. Phil Clayton, the fighter, he'll be out to have a crack. Kenrick Louis lost half a tooth, he's still here. Zane Holmes, don't mess with him. Massive unit, massive chance. Ali Day, the wiry man from down south. 8 men left in the final here at Newcastle Beach. Big crowd on hand. Leachy, Nicole, exciting times.
Well, Nick, who do you think? Who are you going to go for?
I like the energy that Kenrick Louis got, and he's in a bit of pain, so I reckon that's just keeping his pain receptors at bay from this effort.
I'm going to go Zane Holmes. It's a bit of a dark horse, but I think that he's going to explode. Howie, who do you think?
He of the one tooth, I think. Kenrick Louis, you can see him there. I think he got a massive lift after just getting through the first race after disqualification. But there's 8 very fit men there. Great crowd on hand at Newcastle. Round 3 of the Kellogg's Nutrigrain Ironman Series. 8 men left to contest the Eliminator, and away they go. It is the ski, the swim, and the board. And Kenrick Louis and Zane Holmes look like they'll be first to their craft. Keep an eye on the wily customer in the middle with no hair, Phil Clayton.
Well, this is the all-important area now. They get on. You need a clean start. Zane Holmes off and racing. Kenrick Louis the same. Corey Jones on screen. But it's when they get to that break that's going to make or break this race. Whoever gets through clean, doesn't lose their skiing, can pump through the actual break there, will set themselves up very nicely in this final.
Beautiful paddling technique of Zane Holmes. So smooth when it comes to paddling a ski, but Kenrick Louis like a little bulldog beside him, not giving anything up. He's going with him.
A bulldog, Nicole.
I've got a bulldog. He's cute. It's okay. His name's not Kendrick.
Trevor, who do you think's going to win this final?
Oh, I'm just hoping he didn't ask me. It's killing me. Come on. I was feeling a bit left out, so half wanted to be asked and half not wanted to be. But I tell you what, Zane's hard to go past. Really, really is. I just spoke to him again in the shallows when he was warming down. He just looks really comfortable. Well, but Kane's my outsider.
All right. Well, then you've got 2 Zane Holmes. Yourself and me have picked Zane Holmes, and the 2 next to me have taken on Kenrick Louis. So interesting. We've got a competitor who's been dragged down to the right. So Wes Berg's gone way down to the right, which is where Shannon Eckstein ended up in the ski league in the last race, which cost him. So it'll be interesting to see what happens to Wes. I don't like where he is at the moment.
He's inside the can now,
unless he can see something I can't. There might be a rip down there.
That's Kenrick Louis, isn't it?
Now listen, Wes Berg, I think there's a gap there. So Corey Jones has come off. Kenrick Louis had a look to see whether he's all right. He's going to pump through, but at the moment, I saw a little gap with Wes Berg up the top end. You'll see at the top of the screen also, Phil Clayton's gone up there as well. So they've really spread out.
Zane Holmes has been pushed back through the field. Guy, it's only early days, but you can see the power of the Newcastle surf. We've got the replay here. This is Kenrick Louis, and just to the side of him,
that is
nasty. Corey Jones. The seagull's being knocked off his ski, and that's why Kenrick was looking across to his buddy.
That was Kenrick Louis' fault. Kenrick Louis was side onto the wave. That was his fault. Corey Jones did nothing wrong at all. The only reason there that Kenrick Louis didn't lose his ski because he got jammed up next to Corey Jones. So that was a bit of a luck for Kenrick Louis. That's odd that he got into that position. That's a strange position to be in.
Trev, the field looks like it's been broken up a little bit. Kane Eckstein in second position, doing very nicely, right near where you are.
Yeah, Kane looking really good, and this is what he needed with that ski leg first. He hasn't quite got the power of the other guys, it seems anyway. So it's great that he's got a good start, but once again, Kenrick Louis looking so strong. Really good. This also plays into Phil Clayton's hands. I've got a great view here for you. It's actually Ali Day in third. Phil Clayton's come out a bit to the right from where you look, which is going to put him in about 5th spot. Corey Jones in 4th at the moment. Back to Zane Holmes in 6th. Matt Poole in 7th. And who are we missing, guys? Must be Wes Berg back on the beach somewhere.
Now, Trev, he went way down right where Shannon ended up leading out on the ski in the previous race, and he hasn't been sighted, so that is not the place to be when you're on that bank and getting pounded by those waves.
I was going to say before, Zane, Kane, Phil Clayton, trifecta, by the way, and Clado is sitting in a really good spot here, considering it's a ski. This would be his weakness, if anything. He's sitting in a great spot. Matt Poole looks pretty determined, chasing down the back of the pack.
Pretty nice making predictions when the horses are bolted too, just Clado.
I thought the Zen Master would have been on the fence with making predictions. Well done for having the courage to commit, Trev.
I'm going to make the call in the last leg.
Throw yourself out there.
And if you want a Melbourne Cup tip, Trevor Hendy will dish them out 400 from home. Come down,
Louis, look at this. So this is the chop. This will turn into a wave, guys. So he's had a look over his shoulder. He's pulled to the side. He's actually decided not to have a real crack at that one. So he went side on. He's done that because he's too far to the right of the course, and he's trying to bring himself back inside that rock shelf that's on the beach. So what they do is they look to the beach, look to see where the stage setup is. This will turn into a wave for him. So Kendrick Louis, having had bad luck in that first race, getting back in, chipped his tooth, he's making every post a winner.
He's the winner of the under-17, under-19 and under-21 Australian Ironman Championship. He's playing with the big boys now, and he's doing it convincingly, isn't he?
Big time.
Matt Poole in the pink looks like he has a wave out the back, but Kendrick Louis, he's had his share of fortune today. He's only in because Kai Hurst was disqualified, and then you can see another bit of fortune there. Without Corey to the inside of him, he would have been off his ski himself.
That was race over. So he has had a massive amount of luck there with Corey Jones stopping his ski from going under him and sliding all the way back to the beach.
It was interesting.
Nicole.
One of the officials said to me down on the beach that Kendrick needs to buy a golden lottery ticket. And I said, no, he doesn't, mate, because he's used all his luck up. He cannot win lottery.
You got that right.
A few competitors off, and Zane Holmes off the ski and deciding to run high knees, coming up, chasing Kendrick Louis.
Well, the Renault run leg has been run through many times today. They've gone through the soft sand, up that ramp there. The legs getting tired, fatigued, tied down low, which means there's lots of running today, Nicole. And because of that, they're starting to get tired. Hayden on the beach, who's looking good?
Leachy, it's got to be your man Kendrick. He is on fire. He's looking fit. There's no, we talk about, the blueness in the shoulders, all the rest of it. He's looking strong. But then there's Matty Poole. During the break, he spent a lot of time with his coach, Michael King. He seemed to be getting in his ear and saying, you're going to have to pick yourself up here, mate. This is the one you really need to win if you want to take this series out.
Hayden keeping an eye on the beach, and he's got your man a little bit confused. Zane Holmes is your man, and he's starting to make his way through the field now, Guy. You'd never write him off, but Kendrick Louis looks dominant out in front. You can see him there. He's the first one through that first break.
Well, Matty Poole is looking quite nice as well. His rating's very high, Nick. He's rating high, which means that he's got plenty of energy. There's a sense of urgency in his stroke, as if he's really trying to catch Kendrick Louis. Now, they train together in Mooloolaba under Michael King, ex-Ironman champion, and they know each other very, very well. So there's the two of them and Ali Day that all train together. Because of that, it just means that they all know their strengths and weaknesses. That's Corey Jones back in third place. Ali Day equal third with Corey Jones, and Kane Eckstein sitting on his feet. So it's still quite tight. Don't think this race is over by any means with this technical type beach with 3 to 4 5-foot waves breaking. Lots of wind coming in, and it's not over by a long shot.
Oh, he's got a nice technique, Kendrick Louis, as he ducks under there. We see Matt Poole there in the pink. Both train with Michael King, as mentioned. They train at the Mountain Creek pool. Kingy, a lot of the athletes do have different coaches with different disciplines, but Kingy does. Michael King takes them for all of the disciplines, and they have the lease on the Mountain Creek pool, Mooloolaba. So it's a great program that they've got going.
He was an athlete that won a Coolangatta Gold, won an Ironman series, and consequently did that through hard work. So when he coaches his athletes, he makes sure they've done all the work, they tick every box, and he told me that Kendrick Louis has not missed a session since winter time through injury or sickness.
Isn't that brilliant?
See the leaderboard there. They are out chasing Kendrick Louis. Matty Poole in second. He won the Eliminator last year at Bondi. Can he reel in Kendrick Louis? Plenty still to come from the Newcastle Kellogg's Ironman series. The waves are picking up. The big boys are doing their thing. Stick around. Welcome back to Newcastle Beach. We started with the ski in the final leg of the Eliminator. We're now onto the swim. The board to come, moving up through the field. Ali Day is there. Corey Jones after being knocked off his ski. Kane Eckstein in orange. Matty Poole in pink is challenging the leader, Kendrick Louis.
Well, Matty Poole has caught up 15 metres on Kendrick Louis. He is flying at the moment, and he's doing everything he can to try to catch up. Kane Eckstein has put in a mountain amount of effort. I mean, Nicole was saying earlier that if this is an endurance event at the back end, well, Kane Eckstein come through like you wouldn't going to believe. And Howie, Kane Eckstein, we haven't spoken about him winning, but at the moment he knows how to win. He won the first round at Service Paradise, and you know what? He's going to want to do it again today.
Yeah, didn't have a great round two, finished 14th, but then found out afterwards he'd been struggling with a virus.
Here comes a wave, Nick. So they're looking over their shoulders. There's a lip. That's not the wave area. But if you look back, there's some swell now. So they're doing backstroke. They're trying to position themselves because it's the all-important wave. This could set up who's going to win. They'll miss this one, I think.
Couldn't quite get it. Kendrick Louis
off the back. There's another one coming through now. So that was the winning wave, probably before the board leg. So his hands were down there for Kendrick, but he couldn't get down the wave. There's swell out the back. So this could mean the back markers are going to come through. This is going to break. This is 5 foot. It's going to peak. Who's going to get on this wave?
Clayton, though, has been knocked over to the left. You could see Phil Clayton
And
disappear.
Kendrick's on a little one at the front.
Absolutely, Nicole. Kendrick Louis just milking that little one as the big boys out the back try and tame the bomb. The young man has just snuck on in a little sneaky wave. Well said, Nicole. And Corey
He's got
Jones,
someone else there as well.
he's got the beard trying to hold on to that wave. And as you said, Guy Leach, another man to the left of him. Zane Holmes is in the mix, but they're all chasing Kendrick Louis, Nicole. He just milked a little wave.
And used a lot of energy trying to get on a couple of waves that didn't come to fruition. So let's see how he goes. Zane Holmes just diving down there. It's a little bit of uneven sand there. So
He's just off that bank there, which is shallow. So Kendrick Louis in the box seat at the moment. He led them in the first leg. He's come back in and led them in on the second. Matt Poole questioned him and came up to him and said, you know what, I'm going to have a crack at you. But Kendrick Louis into the wave area, pulled that little wave. He's got a lead again. Can he hang on? This kid's never won a race before. He's had consistency written all over him in the first 2 rounds. Is today the day that Kendrick Louis is going to be a champion?
Hayden, you're down on the beach. This is the business end of the day.
Howie, it sure is. This is the big one. This is the board leg. The boys that Kendrick's just coming around the can now, and it's followed very closely by the Seagull. He's looking hard, can paddle aboard as well. But the interesting thing is Matty Poole, he was right up there with Kendrick, but I think we saw Phil Clayton come over the falls. I think Paulie was right at the bottom of that one and copped the wave right on his head and couldn't pick it up broken, so that set him right back.
Yeah, well, they were just out of luck there. Had there been 5 more metres out to sea, they could have swum onto that in green water. So Ali Day, Ali Day's moved up. So Ali Day has come back into the fold. He is rating high. Kendrick Louis in front. Corey Jones on the right of the screen. But Ali Day, the training partner of Kendrick Louis, has now pushed himself into the front. Remembering when I asked him the question at the start of this race, Ali, can you win the series? He said no. So I wonder if he's changing his thinking right now because he's right up the front.
I think he was playing cagey, or he said, I don't feel like I'm physically big enough or strong enough yet to compete with these.
sometimes when you're a young competitor as well, it may be deemed disrespectful to come out and say, yes, I can do it. So maybe he's a respectful competitor and he's just trying to bide his time a little bit.
I think there's sort of 20% more of that.
Yeah.
Well, he's in the lead now, Nicole. Ali Day, the young man
Ali
from
Day.
Kiama. He's
Little
moved up
legend.
north. He had a lot of problems during the year. He had a stress fracture, spent 10 weeks in a moon boot, and was heavily concerned that it was going to affect his season. But maybe that spell has really helped him to be fresh at this stage of the year.
This is, Trev, this is really interesting now. When an athlete hasn't been in front before in a major competition, sometimes they tighten up. Sometimes they do things that they're not meant to do, and consequently they make mistakes. Ali Day here, this is his moment of triumph here. Can he go through, not make any mistakes? As at the minute, he's got his nose in front.
Well, you just mentioned trying to get through the shore break, and looks like Ali is off his board there, Leachy, trying to get his way through that shore break. He's got boys on his hammer, and one of those boys, you can see him in the light blue, is Zane Holmes. Not a man you want coming behind you.
That right-hand bank, that right-hand exit is the way to go. So they're going way over to the right because they think they can get out there, but now it's breaking way over to the right. It's on everywhere. The whole field is back in this race right now, Mark Howard. We've got the whole field in there because the sets are coming through, and it's pushed all the competitors back into the same position.
Well, the surf started off at 3 foot this morning. It got to 4 foot at the start of the men's. It's up to 5. And it is pounding Ali Day, the young man from the south coast. He's got a massive fan base. He had a lead. Zane Holmes, you would imagine, has snuck into the front now.
Zane Holmes has come to the front. That is unbelievable. So Zane Holmes was back in 5th and 6th position during this race in the previous leg. He has fought through, and now he's in front. So these waves have been battering through. They are strong, Trev. And I tell you what, it's not over by any means.
It's just, I mean, even before this race started, I was looking across those 8 people and thinking, you can't split them. 7 out of those 8 have threatened to win a race already this year. So Ironman racing is back well and truly. The series is getting so exciting, so even across the board. What we love about it is the ocean makes it so even on its day. All of a sudden, Zane Holmes comes from the clouds. He's now next to Ali Day, as near I can see. Side by... Is
Trev,
that right?
yeah. Now, Ali Day's come back, so he's fought back. So Zane Holmes got in front, pushed through, but Ali Day, to his credit, the youngster's gone, you know what, this isn't over yet. I'm going to fight back, and he is equal in front now. So Zane Holmes on the inside of the screen, Ali Day on the outside. it is anyone's race.
Stroke for stroke on the board leg at Newcastle Beach. We started today with 21 competitors. We eliminated 5, 4, 4 and 4. We're down to 8. And we have got a race and a half on our hands. Phil Clayton, wouldn't it be a fairy tale if he could come and cross the line first? They'll be celebrating in the pubs of Newcastle for weeks if that was to happen.
He will for a week. The Orologio timing clock said that we'd be going for 16 minutes now. So imagine that they've already done 3 races, completed that. They've been going 16 minutes in this 4th race. We started with 21 supremely fit athletes, 8 left. We're down to the pointy end, and Phil Clayton, the veteran, has moved into 3rd place. So we have a race on our hands. Zane Holmes, who's won the Eliminator last year. Ali Day never won a major race before, and Phil Clayton, coming back from 5 years out, has won a multitude of races over the years. He's in there as well. Don't discount him. He could win today.
There is Zane Holmes. He's done it before. He's won the Australian Ironman title. He's won the series multiple times. He's won the World Ironman title, and he's won the Coolangatta Gold, the only man to complete all 4 of those. He's got a very nice lead now. He's just moving in front of Ali Day, and Phil Clayton just trying to hold on. Ali Day at this stage needs to push.
Well, Trev, we both picked Zane Holmes. We felt that he had something special left in the tank. He's got that power. He's got that motivation to try to win. He needs to get his series back in order. And now he's pulled about a 15, 20-metre gap. He won't make mistakes, I don't think. I think he's in pretty good shape.
And he's a quietly confident man too. You can kind of see his chest puffs up a bit, and you can see he works out that, hang on, I'm in good form here. He knows what it feels like to be in good form. He's won so many times before. One of the all-time greats. We're still well and truly in front at this stage, but there is a swell coming up behind these guys. There's a bigger one behind this wave, and this could bring them back together.
Here we go, Trev. You're spot on there. There is some swell coming. Zane Holmes saw that. He had to look over his shoulder and thought, you know what? I don't need this. He's trying to push forward as hard as he can. They'd be very, very tired. So on the inside, Ali Day is pushing down a chop. That'll turn into a little wave behind him. But Zane Holmes, he's cracked one. Zane Holmes is on a wave. This could be the wave to get him to 1st place.
You can see the 2 boys directly behind him. Ali Day wants to try and sneak over the front of that wave and try somehow to get onto that equal footing with Zane Holmes. Phil Clayton in the mix as well, but Zane Holmes striding up, stroking up towards the beach.
Well, Zane Holmes, every post when he's on the bank. Oh, he's falling. Get up, Zane Holmes. You need a run. So Zane Holmes is making every post a winner. Behind him is going to be the race. Ali Day and Phil Clayton off and racing. So that's the race right in front of you.
What a finish at Newcastle Beach. Zane Holmes is the first one on the beach. Young Ali Day has got a veteran Phil Clayton behind him. Have a look at the size of this man. Have a look at the power of this man. He's done it all in Australian Ironman, and he has done the job here at Newcastle. What a performance by Zane Holmes in the Eliminator. And he's pumped the big man, and why wouldn't he be? The race for second behind him. Ali Day has seen off Phil Clayton. Congratulations to you, Ali Day. And Phil Clayton smiling like the Cheshire Cat. He's pumped up too. Phil Clayton in 3rd. Nicole, excitement in Newcastle.
Oh, absolutely fantastic, Zane. Congratulations, mate. Welcome back to the winner's circle.
Thank you very much. I don't have much breath left right now.
A tough day of racing, but came through at the right time. What tough, tricky conditions out there? Well, they were just hazardous, weren't they?
It doesn't really get much tougher than that, but I love it. I love those conditions. And woke up this morning and saw it, and the nerves just disappeared, and I was ready to race.
You've had such an up-and-down career through injury. You had to miss series, you've had to miss Aussie titles. What does it mean to you now to be able to put a race together like that today and win?
Oh, look, it was a terrible start. I copped it on the ski, and I just had to say to myself, you can still do this, you know. I've won these races from behind before, and I knew that anything could happen. I tried to put in a big swim, but those blokes are swimming quick these days. And yeah, I had to really dig deep and had to find something from within today, and yeah, that last board leg just fell into place for me.
Congratulations, well done. We'll see you in Perth next week. We hope you recover okay.
Yeah, we'll see. Thanks.
Well done.
Indeed, well done to Zane Holmes. Trevor Hendy and Guy Leach picked him, and he did not let them down. A wonderful performance by the big man in front of the very, very plucky Ali Day. Phil Clayton still smiling in that 3rd. Kenrick Louis in 4th. You would imagine he'll retain his lead in the series. Matty Poole, Corey Jones, Wes Berg, and Kane Eckstein, the top 8. The Eliminator from Newcastle. A wonderful day. Phil Clayton, he's got the young blokes there. He is pumped up, and why wouldn't he be? After the break, we'll have the full presentation, and I reckon that man there will still be smiling. Newcastle Beach, sensational scenes, beautiful part of the world, and I reckon Zane Holmes will be happy to come back here. 25 points, the round winner in front of Ali Day. Great stuff by Phil Clayton, Kendrick Louis, Matt Poole, Corey Jones and Wes Berg.
Still some good points for Kane Eckstein. Shannon Eckstein missed that final, but in 9th position. Thomas Trembath, great result year to date. Same with Tommy Atkinson, Hugh Doherty, midfield there, as well as Hill and Stewart.
Reece Drury, Lyndon, Hamilton, Martin, Tibbetts and Kai Hurst after being disqualified after finishing the first race first, but missed a boy. Time now to go to the beach for the presentation and Hayden Quinn.
Another great race down here at Newcastle Beach. All the action was there, the surf was there, the wind was there, and now we've got our winners. In 3rd place, we got the legendary Phil Clayton. Big round of applause. Congratulations, Phil. Well done, mate. I'm sure I spoke to you earlier. You said you love these conditions.
I do. They're nice and windy and choppy, and it proved it then. I was back in second last, and I had nothing to lose. The guys went left. I thought I'll go right and take a chance, and it paid off. I nearly got to the lead and came up with a 3rd, so I'm stoked.
That's it, mate. Congratulations. 3rd place up on the dais. And today in 2nd place, we've got the young fella from Kiama, Ali Day. Not only is he in 2nd place, but Ali's also the recipient of that fabled black jersey, leader of the series at this stage. Ali, how's that make you feel?
Yeah, I haven't really thought about it, to tell you the truth. You know, it's a really good feeling, I suppose. We've still got 3 races to go, so, you know, there's been 3 different people wearing this black jersey, and I'm sure that, you know, hopefully I can hold on to it as long as I can.
That's it, mate. It's a matter of hanging on to it now and putting in another big performance in Perth. Congratulations, mate. And of course, we can't forget the winner, the great, the legendary Zane Zappa Holmes. Zane, congratulations, mate. You're back.
Yeah, maybe. You know, it was pretty hard to finish back in the field like I have in the first 2 rounds, and I vowed to myself at Portsea that I'd win a round this year, and I've done it, you know, in the next one, so looking forward to the next few.
That's it, mate. You've done it today. Well done. Big round of applause.
Well done to Zane Holmes, a deserving winner here, a man that has done it all in the sport. A big crowd on hand, and his Zane Holmes takes out round 3 in Newcastle, and he's pretty happy about that. Phil Clayton in 3rd place, and Ali Day, the young man from Kiama, in the black vest. He is the series leader by 4 points in front of Kendrick Louis. Zane Holmes has all of a sudden snuck his way into 3rd. Danger there. Phil Clayton in 4th. Matty Poole, Shannon Eckstein, Kane Eckstein, and then through to Kai Hurst, Hugh Doherty, Tommy Atkinson, Corey Hill and Mitchell Miller. Make sure you tune in next week for the full coverage from Perth. That is next Sunday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That is the marathon. Keep an eye out for that, and keep an eye out on 10 for Super Sunday tonight. Kicks off at 6 with The Project, then Young Talent Time, Modern Family, 8 o'clock New Girl, 8:30 Homeland. Do not miss it, and do not miss us next week in Perth for the Kellogg's Nutrigrain Ironman Series.